Good Monday morning and welcome to an all-new, full-on season of Perked-Up Roses Rosewood. If you're new around here, this is the show where you'll see all three of the thrift store rundown's favorite TV guilty pleasures in one place. And as always, on a budget. Friends, The Bachelor, and Pretty Little Liars. And to begin with, we're going for broke with the May 11, 2020 issue of Star Magazine, published during the height of the coronavirus pandemic. This was purchased as part of a 10-pack of magazines, 6-star, 4OK, for $5.29 as a whole from Unique Thrift Store in Patterson. And around neither Star nor OK magazine are capable of winning any National Press Club awards for authentic journalism. I mean, come on, the Kardashians going broke? Yeah, what with the leftover royalties they're earning from their E! reruns, their Hulu show, and their luxury lifestyle line? No. Just ignore that, and between 10 to 15% of the other stories they do, and you'll find that Star Magazine is still a mighty fun read. And they, a lot like their much more venerable counterparts at Us Weekly, know what I like. And so anytime they start off with the love of my life, you know you're in for quite a treat. Courteney Cox! Sadly, she's losing face because of her Botox panic. During the pandemic, when the filming of the Friends reunion for HBO Max was put on hold, she was accused of hoarding all sorts of elixirs, creams, and masks to maintain her youthful appearance. Needless to say, she looked ethereal during her days as Monica Geller on the blockbuster sitcom Friends, which is the pucked up part of Pucked Up R&R. Then, avid Courteney Cox followers, myself being a late bloomer, noticed something a little bit off during her days on Dirt on FX and Cougar Town on ABC, as Lucy Spiller and Jules Cobb respectively, even though she looked astronomically hot on both shows, which we covered around here. Most recently, the first season of Dirt, which was a joy to find and to review. Hopefully she'll consider some much more organic solutions to skincare, thus bringing us to Denim Days, surrounded by greenery on a swing for Earth Day. Oh, Courteney, to be swinging with you even in a dirty city playground would be a pipe dream, but a dream come true. You all know I'm in love with Courteney Cox, and double the Courteney here means double the pleasure. Making a fashion statement while getting the brain juices flowing during the daily jog is Bachelor in Paradise bartender Wells Adams, getting something off his chest while breaking a sweat April 18th. Live for today. Wise words. Now here's a more wise question. Because he's a bartender, is it a violation of a community ordinance to be drinking while jogging in some places? Here in the Xbox Factor, we see my beloved Phoebe Hollowell of Charmed, Alyssa Milano, competing against her children, daughter Elizabella and son Milo, in a game of Rocket League. While I'm no video game expert, even though I do like my PC games and Nintendo DS games, and you can debate about her politics and ethics all you want outside of this, sometimes I do in my spare time, there's no denying that I love her as Phoebe Hollowell on Charmed. I would so love to team with her or play against her in a game of Rocket League, even though I have no idea what it is. Yeah, she would definitely school me, but all in good fun. That would be magical. Anyway, we'll move on to Pretty Little Drivers Needed. Shay Mitchell celebrating her 33rd trip around the sun, encouraging any drivers who go past her to honk. Every time they honk, she drinks. How many people drove past her house and honked? Yeah, Pretty Little Drivers Needed. I hope not after this, because you just don't do that. Next, some special interest magazines to expand your knowledge for all ages and interests. From their partners at Life and Style magazine, Organize Your Life, Closer magazine celebrating the 30th anniversary of Dirty Dancing, a new magazine honoring our armed forces called Fit Ops. This just so happens to feature John Cena of WWE, who as many of you know is an ardent supporter of our armed forces. We all should be. But this is what I'm on the lookout for the most. Star Magazine's special 25th anniversary collector's edition celebrating Friends! They'll be there for you. And if we ever find this particular issue at any thrift store, you know I'll be here for it. But stepping away from our titular trifecta for a bit, we have here Cole's alleged messy love triangle. By the way, Cole Sprouse was just one of a few actors who played Baby Ben on Friends. and I think the only one to develop a crush on Jennifer Aniston. Bypassing the sweet life of Zack and Cody days on Disney Channel, he found love with his Riverdale co-star Lily Reinhart, Betty Cooper, who's quite a Betty even though I'm not a Riverdale fan, and yet he was accused of cheating on her with Kaya Gerber. Yeah. No thanks. Plus, it's a go for Jill Wagner, Hallmark Channel alumni, and her husband, David Lemanowitz, as they welcomed a daughter named Army Gray. Yeah, Army Gray. I'm sorry, but where's the Maury Silver you needed? They got enough material when it comes to the names of the guests and their babies to make Urban Dictionary possibly venture out and do their very own baby name census for the next 10 years. But no shade to them. Good on for them. Jill Wagner, by the way, was the first sideline reporter for ABC's Wipeout with John Anderson and John Henson. I adore them all, and Jill Wagner was a mighty hot. And straight to the point. Another piece of my childhood, courtesy of Dog the Bounty Hunter, aka Dwayne Chapman, finding his ninth life in his 9 lives and counting. This widower is finding a new chapter following the loss of his wife Beth Chapman due to cancer, with Francie Frayne, then girlfriend, later wife. She's a rancher whose late husband had done some work for him, for Dwayne Chapman. You can't keep a good dog down when it comes to marriage, when it comes to love. Here, some celeb backstage rituals. From naps to special brews to rub down, stars reveal their secrets for shooting pre-show dinners. Dua Lipa, who I also have a major thing for, such a hottie, just likes to goof off with her band. Taylor Swift likes to band and stretch and shake it off, and huddle with the group for good vibes before she gets out there. For Celine Dion, it's a much more emotional thing, shaking the hand of her late husband. It's a bronze replica statue of her late husband and manager, Renee Angel, who passed away in 2016, and also reserving a special place for him at all of her concerts. Shawn Mendes, Beyonce, Katy Perry, Lord Rihanna, and Kanye West also share their backstage rituals. In the Star Style Squad double take section, we have here Emmy Award-winning co-host of the now defunct The Real, Jeannie Mai, rocking a $218 Hale Bob laser dress, while Kelty Knight over at E! News, which will soon wrap on-air production, best wishes to them, added some strappy heels and a vibrant pout to give it a more modern vibe. And you can try doing so in the Get the Look section, however it could be more expensive than the blazer dress here. All told, $235 for this top shop touch blazer dress in black, this Revlon super lustrous lipstick in Kiss Me Coral, and Zara heeled leather square toe sandals. No thanks. That's what consignment shops are for, but to each their own. In the entertainment section, we got a couple of 80s blasts from the past coming back into the pop culture stratosphere, at least for a time, on Peacock. Saved by the Bell with Mario Lopez and Elizabeth Berkley, and yes, Mark Paul Gosselaar, and even more yes, if we're still allowed to say that, Tiffany Thiessen, or if you have a sudden error, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, who I met and just absolutely love. Even though I'm still not a Saved by the Bell fan, but I do have a big amount of respect for it. Oh, but the woman who captured my heart, and the show that captured yours for quite some time in the 80s, and for a short while on Peacock, oh yeah, Soleil Moon Frye, the love of my life, Punky Booster, then and now. Yes, keep in mind this was from 2020. The Emmy Award-winning reboot lasted only 1 season on Peacock, garnering Emmys for its cinematography and for Quinn Copeland's performance as Izzy, who shares a similar past like Punky's. And you know Punky Booster, right? The spunky, precocious, colorful 8-year-old darling of NBC and darling in syndication. 2 seasons on NBC, 2 seasons in syndication, another 2 seasons in animation, and 1 season on Peacock. 7 seasons of Punky. And I know many of a certain generation still can't get enough. I'm with you. I'm in love with Soleil Moon Frye. She's such a honey bunny and such a gracious individual. However, watching of Sabrina the Teenage Witch is in quite the running to take my heart away. Now, on to Nicholas Gonzalez in an ad for PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, featuring his dogs Biff and Cisco. Be your dog's best friend. And why am I hiding Nicholas Gonzalez, who you might have seen on The Good Doctor on ABC? Well, let's go back to Rosewood. In the 7th and final season, he played Detective Marco Fury, who had a brief fling with my Spencer, Troyan Belisario. And yes, I still carry a little bit of a torch for Troyan. All it took was one line, burying the body, to arouse his suspicions, not as a police officer, but as a man. He also was on Law & Order SVU playing Detective Sandoval, and my favorite role from that would be in Ghost, when the SVU team was trying to track down an Irish assassin who murdered 4 people and tried to kill a kid. Go look it up or watch it. There's no need for a picture walk here because you've seen enough. 5 stars. Really, 5 claps. If the Darwin Awards had a category for halfway decent celebrity journalism, Star and OK would make pretty good candidates. But any smart person would be stupid to ignore that as much as Star peps in their brains in the worst way, they can find a few celebrity crushes that will tug their heart in the best way. Soleil Frye, Shay Mitchell, Alyssa Milano, and oh yeah, Courteney. And if they don't peck at your heart, look to the stars. Someone here will, and you won't soon forget them. Please join us with our sexy siren songs again next Monday morning. Everything old becoming new again, and certainly the atrociously obnoxious background noise outside certainly is nothing new to us.
Hello guys, it's Steven Romero. I'm gonna be famous.
No!
Hey!
No!
Stop! I'm recording a video!
I don't care! We lost! That's
Wait, we didn't lose, you lost! You just lost a game! Like when you
Yeah!
when you complain about it. You always it's just a game!
For me, it's a game, but for you, it's not a game!
Yeah!
For you, it's paranoid. For me, it's your reality.
Yeah!
You did it! Hooray! Good
Yeah,
job!
already,
Okay.
you're being fooled, okay? It's
Hey George! George!
If you don't know that,
What? It's time to sign off! Bye!
Oh, thank God.
Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.